Good evening, everybody. Little different show today.
Or a good day.
Or a good day. I guess depends on where you are. Good morning then too. Mm-hmm. Yes, that could be possible. Depending on where you are in the world. Little different one today. Just going to do a little sit down and chat. There's been a lot of people asking questions about surgery, post-surgery. And so we thought we would run down through at least a few of the main questions. Yeah?
All right.
You're going to ask questions and I will answer them.
All right. Here we go. First one. How are you feeling?
Good. Next. We can end this pretty quick.
Just like that. You're good.
No, I'm still quite tender. So there's 4 incisions. If you've seen the photograph, there's 4 spots that they make in the abdomen area. And so they are still tender to the touch. And definitely if a kid jumps on my belly or something, that hurts. Other than that, yeah, just lifting and stuff. I can't lift anything real heavy. I'm not supposed to anyway, but I mean, the odd time it has happened, and I do feel that. Surgery, I was in a lot of discomfort, pain in various places, especially my shoulder, lower abdomen, and just feeling just generally unwell. And that is much better. I feel way, way better. And very glad for that. So now I just obviously have to wait for healing. Also, from what I understand at least, with the gallbladder gone, there is a time period where the liver has to figure out how to take over some of the functions of the gallbladder. Yeah. And that's going to take a little bit of time as well. So, but all in all, pretty good.
I think he's doing really well.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised how much you're not doing. Like, I was really worried about that.
How much work I'm not doing?
Yeah, I was worried you were going to overdo it and you were going to try to be... I don't know.
Macho man.
I was worried, but no, he's taking it quite at ease.
Oh, for me, yes, I'm trying.
For you, yes.
Sorry. I hate watching other people work. Absolutely hate it. So it's very hard even to educate my children because I know that I could do it 6 times faster. It's like, no, you have to be patient and just let them do it. And otherwise, there's no way for them to learn, right? But in this case, now I'm not allowed to do anything, and I have to stand and watch. And it's
and we've been always trying to have a person with you at all times that could possibly lift a heavy object, or make you refrain from doing something.
There's something in front of you, I don't know, whatever it is, and you could just pick it up and get it out of the way, right? But now you have to no, you got to wait and you turn around and see if somebody's there to help you to move this thing. It just seems so unnatural.
Yeah. All right, next question. How did the surgery go?
Very well, I think. All in all, I think it went very good. It was very quick, it seemed like. You said I was only gone for like an hour, right?
Yeah. The doctor was in and out in 45 minutes.
There you go. Yeah, so very fast.
Very fast.
They take the gallbladder, it gets shipped off for testing. So it's gone for, I think it was 2 weeks or something. We'll see. I don't know what they tested for, but anyway, they look at it and if there's anything, if they find anything, they'll let me know, I guess, in 2 weeks.
So they took the gallbladder, not the kidney.
Yes. As far as I know, I have all my other organs still. Everything's good. It was very fast. I'm knocked out, so I have no idea. From the moment I'm laying on that thing, she got me to breathe in this mask. The whole strip naked thing, a lot of people seem like, oh, it's normal. The doctors don't care. Yeah, I know, but there's still a dignity factor for the human. Not in Canadian culture. Here in Russian culture, it seems to be fairly normal to hang out in a banya.
I think a European thing.
European thing, yeah maybe. So. They hang out together in a banya naked or something. We don't do that. No. That's really weird.
And more so us, as our family.
We're very concerned. We don't even go swimming with other people typically because it's just not decent. So then
we try to keep ourselves, our bodies pure and wholesome and private.
Yeah, my body is for my wife and only for my wife, and so to be just stripped naked and walk in this thing, that was totally awkward. And they're professionals, it's fine, but for me, it was really awkward.
And we weren't always like that. We weren't always private people.
Well, I've never been keen to walk around naked.
But we weren't always private people. It's just something that we've incorporated over the years.
Yeah, and as far as Christianity is concerned, we think we're supposed to be modest and pure. So anyway, after that part, you're laying on the bed, and then she puts this mask over, or laying on the table, whatever. They put the mask on. You take a few breaths, and next thing you know, you wake up in your room, and the surgery's done. And it's kind of neat that way. You don't really. It's just.
And you were back for quite a long time before you really woke up and realized what was going on, even though he was convinced.
Realized I was still naked. So, very strange.
You recovered.
I was. Yes. Yeah, but still naked. Anyway, surgery went well, as far as I know. Everything went really, really well. I was very happy with the hospital stay as well. Very impressed with the care. Some people suggest, well, that's because you're a foreigner. No, I don't think so. All the other patients looked like they were getting just as good care. And the staff was just great, helping me get a cup. I didn't know you're supposed to bring that stuff. If I have to go again, I'll know.
No, I hope you don't have to go again.
Well, not for gallbladder anyway.
Yeah.
I think that one's covered. And the food too. So I made some comments about the food because the hospital food in every country, that's probably terrible. Canada's terrible. This food was really good. I actually really enjoyed eating it.
It was more homemade, type.
Yeah. Even that, can't remember, Kisit or whatever it was. Anyway, very, very delicious.
Yeah. So that kind of sums up the next question.
Oh, that's the overall experience too?
The overall experience, yeah.
Yeah, very happy with it all, except for in the end where I found out. So when we got there, they took my registration and they told me they would give it back when I leave, and I would then be temporarily registered in the hospital. But apparently the law is different, and for foreigners, they have to take your registration and you don't get it back. I don't know why that is. And so when I left, they didn't give it to me, and I was like, no, you have to give me this registration. So I went down to the office to go find it, and it no longer exists. It disappeared. They got rid of it basically, and I am now registered in the hospital for 1 month, which is kind of silly. I was only a 2-day stay, but now I'm registered in this hospital for a month, and I have to go back to the official place to re-register myself in the apartment, which is quite a hassle. It takes, I don't know, several hours. I mean, waiting in here, trying to get that all done. So I wasn't very happy about that when I left the hospital. My overall stay was phenomenal. The surgery was phenomenal. The staff was phenomenal. But it was overshadowed by the fact that my registration was now gone, and now I have to go and spend another day in the city getting all that stuff done. It's just a hassle. Which the point of that would be, I guess the registration needs some work for foreigners.
Right, I'm assuming it would have been like one of those old rules, right? The old laws and the old rules that they would have had, and they maybe haven't been updated.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
I think there are people looking into it because as more foreigners come, it does become more evident that it's an issue.
Yeah, that the registry needs to change. Right, are you taking it easy?
Oh, I think so.
More than you ever take.
I don't sit still very well. I don't like to sit still, so I'm trying to find other things. So this new family being here does help. The Frost family is very keen and eager to do some work. And so they are coming out here. They're not really allowing me to work either. They're doing it for me. So I've been kind of delegating.
Maybe let's touch on that. Who are these people and why are they here?
Well, it's a new Canadian family. They've followed our journey here.
Do we know them?
No.
No. We've never met them before.
Before the airport, I actually had no idea what they were going to look like coming off the plane. So it's like, hey, we're going to look for some people with a lot of kids. That must be who's here.
Yeah, who are lost, just like we were.
Yeah. You've been talking back and forth with them.
Yes, and we
both have been
via
emails.
emails and then eventually Telegram or whatever. But we personally did not know these people. They just reached out to us.
Yeah, and then made the same trip basically as we did. They sold everything they owned and moved out and now into Russia, and are hoping to stay here, make their home here. Yeah.
So they are here, graciously helping you while you recover a little bit.
Yes. Yep.
There you go.
So that's something different for me too. I have my children have been trained since the time they've been born, so I'm used to working with my kids and my wife as far as construction. And so now I have some people that they think differently or maybe don't have the experience that my children have. So I'm in teaching mode now. I have to.
Which is
nice. It was
to
actually
see.
that was a great
it's nice
day.
to see though.
The oldest boy seems pretty keen to learn.
They seem very teachable. Yeah. They seem like they're good students.
Yep.
Not all. Some of them know a little bit.
But that alleviated my heavy lifting, but I have to stand there and watch other people work. And again, like I said, I hate standing around. It's hard for me. I do plan on taking it seriously, though, for all of you that are worried. I don't want to get into it too soon and do damage. I'd like this to heal up properly and,
be done.
Then I have no long-term side effects. Especially I don't want a hernia or something like that. So.
Now, you look really tired today.
I am. Yeah, part of that's wind.
I was going to say, today he was just outside walking around, supervising basically, and it's
my cheeks are a little red
it's
from
a
the
lot
wind.
of wind. I'd say it's a healthy look, but I think it's just wind.
Yeah, I am extremely tired
Yes,
right now.
but it does. I was just thinking you had a little bit of like what you get when the wind blows dust in your eyes. Yeah.
Yep.
So it looks like even your eyes are like a little bit
I'm alive
wind
now.
burnt.
Do I look more alive now?
Yeah.
It is like it's 8:30 at night too. So I've been up since 6 bells this morning.
I don't know. You were up early today.
I was. Yeah.
You maybe slept good. What have you been doing while you're taking it easy? I guess we kind of touched on that.
Not a lot. So when did I get out? Friday. I got out of the hospital. So Saturday, I don't think I did anything. I hung out here most of the day.
Yeah, you were pretty exhausted because you didn't sleep well in the hospital.
Right.
Nobody ever sleeps well in the hospital, but you were beat.
Well, strange noises, different bed.
Different bed.
So Saturday and Sunday, I don't think I did a lot.
No, you slept.
Oh yeah, Sunday we did. Sunday I went with you to town. We had to get some stuff.
Oh, we had to pick up the van.
That was really hard on me.
Yes,
it was a long day in town. Just walking around, just stuff. It was too soon, I think, to serve.
For sure.
And then Monday, we drove to Moscow to the airport. So that's a long drive. It's 5.5 hours, 5 hours, something like that for us to get to the airport. And then you're hanging out in the airport waiting. Their flight was actually delayed by 1 hour, so we were waiting there for them, and then driving all the way back again. So no heavy lifting. I didn't do anything like that. Again, they wouldn't let me. They did all the luggage, all that stuff. So, but it's still, it's tiresome. And then Tuesday, we took them to town, right? Introduced them to the OCA agency. If you're not familiar with them, that's a one-stop shop for immigration now here in Nizhny Novgorod, which will help you if you're interested in coming in everything you need, your paperwork, your logistics, your driver's license, your everything. That's their job. They have specialists there that are working to help all Western immigrants come. Right. So we brought them over there. We got them started on some paperwork, and we did some running around town, showed them a few things. Bit of shopping. Can't remember what we all did. Oh, SIM cards for the phones, stuff like that. So again, it's an easy enough day. It's not heavy lifting, but it's long. And then that was yesterday, correct?
No, yesterday we took them just local.
Oh yes, that was okay. So then yesterday we did some local shopping in our local town. Showed them around here a little bit, grocery stores and things like that are available. And then today, working here on the farm. So what I've been doing, yes, I've been taking it easy and supervising, driving, helping. I got to get caught up on a lot of stuff.
It'll be all right. It'll still be here when you're done.
No, I have to get caught up on other stuff anyway. So non-physical work related, emails, taxes, things like that. I got to get caught up on.
How is your sleeping going since the surgery?
Pretty good.
You've been having a lot better sleeps.
Yeah, so prior to surgery, though, I cut out coffee. I've had terrible sleeps for a long time. They're still not that great. But the coffee seems to have been irritating my upper back and muscles in my neck. And when I left the doctor's, he never said coffee, but he was saying possibly migraines. We might not find anything. And it's like, migraines, I don't believe it. Right. Everything has a cause.
So back up. Before your gallbladder, we went to the doctor and to find out about your headaches, your neck pain, your shoulder pain, and your abdominal pain. And your headaches, they were blaming on migraines. They just said, that's it. You have migraines. There's nothing we can do. And that was the end of it. And you were like, no, that can't be right, because like a migraine just doesn't happen for no reason.
I don't believe anything happens for no reason. Everything has a cause. There's some.
So right at the end of the appointment, you said something about coffee, and he's like, you drink a lot of coffee, and you're like, yeah, and he's like, well, coffees have been triggered, like have been linked to migraines. And he's like, okay, so there's a cause, right? Yeah. So anyway, he decided that.
Before that already, I got him to get me MRIs.
Yeah, so we had all the MRIs and everything all figured out.
So we've done my head, my neck, and my shoulders. And,
Right, but you were having a lot of pains, a lot of stiffness in your neck.
And terrible. Like on a pain scale of 0 to 10, there was many days I'm running.
And
it
12. Was getting worse. Like
it was getting
every week, it was almost like progressively getting worse. Like to the point we thought we were going to find something like drastic in your head.
Yes, which thankfully we didn't.
Yeah, so he cut back to.
Well, after that, I researched coffee a little bit and neck pain, and it came up with, I forget what it's called now exactly, but basically the caffeine can cause these muscles to tighten right up in that triangular zone between your neck and your shoulder blades, go rock hard tight, and it can cause these uncontrollable neck spasms where you do kind of this. So I wasn't doing any of that, but the information there was interestingly enough. And then that linked me to some other information, and you go down a rabbit hole, and I thought, you know what, it's worth trying it. And so I cut back to 3 coffees a day, and no coffee after 2. That's not because of this, that's for the sleeping part, but the 3 coffees a day. And I have not had any major headaches like that since.
Your neck's slightly off and
I
on.
still have a sore neck. I still have stiffness once in a while. But I'm not kidding when I said from a pain system from 0 to 10, there was probably 1 or 2 days a week I was running at 12, and most days 3, 4. It was getting worse all the time. And nothing you could do. I couldn't touch it. If I woke up with a headache, there was nothing I could do to get rid of it. So
And there was no
very thankful for that.
consistency either. It wasn't like we could eliminate anything, and other than when we finally said coffee. It was basically the only consistent thing that we could find in your diet, and
So that has also helped with sleep now, I think. So
well, I do wonder that, but also I believe that the pain in your shoulder,
shoulder's a lot less.
yeah, and that was waking you up as well, I think. So sleep is getting better.
Yeah. Well, when you can't sleep on your back and you can't sleep on your side, and you have a hard time sleeping on your stomach, it makes it really hard to sleep.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll improve now.
I just know when I was having gallbladder issues too, that near the end it was like I could barely sleep either, because it was just this nagging soreness all the time. That it's like you turn one way and it's a nag, and you turn another way and it's a nag, and the shoulder just so sore. Right, and then when it finally was gone, it was like I slept.
Yeah, I haven't got that good yet.
Well, you did the first night you were home. You snored.
Oh
and
yeah, but
snored
I
and
haven't
snored
slept in the
and
hospital at
snored.
all. That's so tiring.
Yeah, I was so I haven't heard you snore like that in a long time. It was so nice to hear. Even the kids and I were kind of like quietly talking to each other in our beds, about you snoring. I was like, oh, he's sleeping.
Breaking the windows.
And no, we were all happy to hear it. You hear that? Yeah. Is that Papa? Yeah. And then they were like, oh, he's snoring. Oh, great, he's sleeping.
That's good.
We were just all so
Really
happy.
annoying or
No, we
something?
were grateful. It was like a noise we hadn't heard in so long. We were just happy to hear it.
So we're not completely done there yet. In the MRIs, they did notice a herniated disc in my neck. So we need to do a follow-up and figure out what we're going to do with that. And then also, as I've mentioned before, my shoulder showed up I don't know, it translates to some sort of a fracture.
Now,
And
whether
we don't know
it's
if it's
new
an
or
old
old, we're
or a
not
new.
sure.
Yeah, I did injure it this summer, but we have to obviously go back for consultation to learn on. And then that was it, right? I think so.
Yeah.
No, I think we have another appointment with a gastroenterologist after this
Yeah,
too, to see
just a
how that's all
follow up
going.
to make sure everything's good.
Yep. Very good. So you
So-
have another question of what I plan to do tomorrow.
What do you plan to do tomorrow?
Like work-wise?
That's just in general. Well, work too, but you're not working, so.
Not much. Supervise, man. Put on my white hat, tell everybody what to do. Yeah. Now I got helpers right now. We're busy putting in fence posts and working on the porch. I was hoping to get the little tractor going to do some plowing, but it took me all day to get it started. It's not
You
even
need some new
cold, and
battery.
the guy just doesn't want to start. Yeah, I think we might have to put a new battery on. And then Waylon will do some plowing, and I'm just going to kind of supervise all that. That's about it. Honestly, I'm taking it easy, trying to. I can't do a full 6 weeks. That's crazy. I'm not doing that.
No, but I noticed, like today, it's like it's been a week and a day, and I noticed.
This is not coffee. This
No,
is
I
tea.
noticed that you went to pick something up, and it was a little bit easier. So, like, naturally, your body just.
That's what I always say.
Slowly but surely.
You got to just
start-
listen to your body.
Yeah, so it's like not forcing yourself or making yourself, right?
Right.
Like you went to pick it up and you went, oh yeah, I shouldn't do that. And you kind of put it down, right? So you obviously knew you weren't quite ready, right? But not anything heavy. It was just a matter of, or even twisting or whatever. It's like now I noticed you're starting to move less stiff and things. You're slowly but surely starting to.
Yeah, it's much easier getting out of bed now. First few days was hard getting out of bed because you're using stomach muscles. It's amazing how much, even rolling over in bed. So thankfully I sleep in a bunk bed now and the bottom bunk, so I can grab a hold of a board on top and roll myself over. But now my stomach feels good enough. I can do it, no problem. It's all part of the healing process.
Yeah, that's good. I was really worried that he was going to overdo it too, and I kept kind of warning him before. I'm like, you realize you're not going to be able to do this. You're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to do this. So, I'm very glad that you're not
Not pushing it.
overdoing it. Good.
That's it. That answers all the questions.
I think so.
If you have more questions, feel free to drop them down below. We will try to answer them, but we noticed there was a lot of questions about it. I do appreciate your concern. Absolutely do. It's very heartwarming even reading how many people were praying for us, or praying for me, I guess, but also
Well, us
Anneesa
too.
while
They
she's at
prayed
home,
for us,
and
yeah.
the kids.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. I don't know what else to say. Like that many people care, take time out of your day to pray for technically a total stranger.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you see us on YouTube, but we are still technically strangers. That's quite something. And all the wishes, well wishes, and yeah.
It's really, really cool, this community that we've built. You know, around these farmers.
Friends all around the world.
Around these farmers. Yeah, I think it's really cool. It's really humbling. And I don't know, it's really neat when people put it down below where they're from, and then we're like, hey, we got that country too watching us. It's just really cool.
It is.
Yeah.
It's neat.
It's really neat.
It is indeed. So thank you very much. I think there's a bunch of updates there on the Frost family, on my health, and a little bit of tidbits of information of what's going on the farm. Videos are still a week behind. So
Ish.
if you
Well,
see me
I
working, it's
kinda-
probably not me working. It's probably an old video.
Yeah, exactly. I gave him a little bit. We tried to do a little bit more videos, like footage, before his surgery to give him some time off.
Yeah. And now the next video is still an old video, correct?
I think so. Well, we're going to put this one up first.
Are you confused yet? Stay tuned. Anything else?
Nope.
That's
I
it?
think that's it.
God bless you guys. We appreciate you all. All right. Bye. Catch you in the next one.
Hey darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now.